Hello everyone, this is Terry Lockemeyer, the Mayor of the City of Buffalo, and I wanted to take this opportunity to address you in regards to the recent events that happened in Buffalo at the Crossroads Alina Clinic. I think we're all kind of in a state of shock that this would happen in this wonderful small town that we live in, that I think everyone has said, how could this happen here? But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're addressing the people that have been affected, and we want to make sure that we're reaching out to them and that we're allowing the public to be part of that outreach. So with a lot of help from the community, we put together a group and we wanted to make sure we addressed some of the things that we've witnessed, and to pull everyone together and have that unity of a place to go to look up where can you help, what can I do. So with some community members, with our staff at City Hall, with pastors of our local churches, our Chamber of Commerce, our police department, we put together a website called buffalostrong.care. And what that website is going to represent is 3 C's that we feel are going to connect us, show that we care, and show that we need to continue to work together in the event of anything that happens in our community, and really reach out regarding the mental health things that we know that people are facing during this COVID time, that we're stuck inside. And I think for the most part, what happens is we don't communicate like we did socially in the past years. So we're not able to voice our inner concerns about fear and just in general being part of that community that we've always been used to and felt a part of. So that disconnect has been there, and what we want to do is assure the public that Buffalo is connected. We are working together. We're working with the Wright County Police Department, our local law enforcement, our Buffalo PD. We're working with the school districts. We're working with the community. We're working with the churches. We're working with our Alina Health Clinic, and we're making sure that, we're giving them the care and the hugs that they need right now during this difficult time. Because as you might have heard, people aren't really telling other people how they're feeling about that this being a tragic event. It affects you and you may not even know it. So we want to make sure that if you're having thoughts of, should I be feeling so sad about this event? We want to make sure that we're giving you the types of help that you need. So in this website, where Continue shows, it's going to give you some contacts for mental health coalitions that we're working with, so that you can go out, and if you know somebody, that we're going to give you a couple of tips on what to look for. If your children are suffering from some trauma, we want to make sure you're looking for these signs, and if they are suffering, we want to give you the help that you need. So make sure that you check out our website, the new website, and it has a logo that's just going to grab your heart, because it shows that we really are working together as a community with other people, and that is buffalostrong.care. Go out and look at it, and we do have the funding mechanisms for the victims of the Alina incidents. So go out there and check that out. You'll get to read up on them and find out about their families and really get to help in the way that you want to help. I also invited today, because I think everybody should have that piece of the message, I've invited our Chief of Police, who's going to speak to you today, Pat Budke. I've invited Tyler Reese from our community podcast, who has been a great piece of getting the message out. Pastor Greg from our community, our free church here in Buffalo, Evangelical Free. And I've also got Sue Omscheid from our Chamber of Commerce. So those people are here today, and I'm going to give them an opportunity to address you and tell you what they're doing to help in this time of need. So I thank you so much. Just want you to know that I love you all, and we're going to get through this, and we're going to do it together. Buffalo together. I love you.
Hello, my name is Pat Budke, and I'm the police chief for the City of Buffalo Police Department. When Mayor Lockemeyer asked me if I wanted to join today and speak to you, my first instinct, my first inclination was to say no. And when I think about why I I hope that I can identify with many of you, and that I wish that the events of Tuesday had never happened. The reality is, it did happen, and we need to figure out how to move on. We need to figure out how to pull together, take care of each other, and do our very best to make sure that the peace and the care, the love that we want to show each other, that we make each other feel that support, and we know that it's going to take some time. We know that everyone deals with grief and with their loss of security and sense of safety. Not everyone is going to deal with that the same. Let me offer a personal assurance that I will do everything that I can to bring a sense of safety and security back. To share a personal story, I sat down at the dinner table at my home yesterday, and I have teenagers in the house, and I have little kids in the house, and everyone at that dinner table was dealing with what I was dealing with, and they were dealing with it in a different way, and in different ways, and that brought home to me that in a very real way that we need each other, and we need each other today, not just in Buffalo, but in our nation, in our world. We need each other in a way that we maybe never have, and I'm going to do what I can. My department is going to do. We're going to do what we can to bring a sense of peace and security back that we are so sorry that was lost. Our hearts break for Alina, for those people that are wounded, the life that was lost. I can't imagine what it must be like to even think about going back to work for some of those people that were on the scene. And we all need to remember that life is delicate, and we need to support each other, and we need to help each other. And as the mayor talked about, there is a very real way that we can begin that healing process, and that is through helping each other. Don't ignore when someone calls for help. Don't ignore if you yourself are feeling like you're hopeless or there's nothing for you to do to make things better. It begins inside. We take care of ourselves first. We make sure that we're in a good place, and if we don't feel that way, we need to reach out and take the hand that's extended to us and get the help that we need. We need to make sure that we're having conversations with our kids, making sure that they're okay. They can be forgotten in a time like this. We want to move on. We want to go back to work. We want to just make it all go away. We want to forget about it. We can't do that. We have to talk to our kids and make sure they understand that the world can be a dark place, but you got to be a light, and you push back. There are so many people on the fringes of society, so many people that just fall through the cracks. We have to work hard at making sure those cracks get filled, and not ignore those signs in other people when we see them calling for help. In the end, we're all a big family, and we can be really dysfunctional at times. But we got to take care of each other. And again, from the Buffalo Police Department, I want to offer our assurance that we're going to do everything we can to push back against that darkness and fill in those gaps, and try to help you all get back to a better place, a brighter day. I also want to say, regarding the events of this week, I could not be more proud. I saw on Tuesday bravery such as I've never witnessed it firsthand in people that today, members of our department they're struggling too, but being in this community in Buffalo, they are in such a good place, and they know that. They feel that love, they feel that community support. And I can't thank our community enough for reaching out the way that they have. I have never, ever, I could not keep up with the emails and the text messages Tuesday, Wednesday, today, of people saying, hey, we're here for you. And so in a very real way, we feel that support. So I thank you for that support. And again, just offer a word of encouragement. Keep up doing what you're doing. Take care of each other. Take care of those who are hurting. Make sure that we are all making sure that everybody gets the help that they need to get through this. We're with you. We will help you. We're here for you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tyler Reese. Thank you so much for all of the support that we've witnessed as just regular Buffalo citizens. I'm extremely humbled. Mark and I are actually extremely humbled to be a part of this. And we want to just say thank you to the community and really highlighting on what makes Buffalo the greatest small town in the USA, even through a senseless tragedy like we've all witnessed. Although we might not be directly affected by it, as a lifelong Buffalo resident, I think we have been affected by it. And to see everything come out of the woodwork and everything, all the efforts being made on the fringe of no matter how small they are, it's made me very, very proud to be from Buffalo and very honored to make some connections with the great people. And I think you should be proud of yourself as well, and not to have a senseless tragedy define us. I think everything that's happened since then has really been an amazing representation of what Buffalo is and what I've known for a long time. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's really reached out, helped. If you don't think you need help, reach out to somebody that might need help. We want to offer our support and condolences for all the victims and their family and friends. But again, I want to say thank you to the community for everything that you've done.
Hi, I'm Sue Olmscheid. I'm the president of the Buffalo Area Chamber of Commerce, and happy to be here today to just kind of reiterate what Tyler just said. I was thinking, listening to the rest here, that there's many Buffalo natives in this room, and being born and raised here, I've always been very proud of this community, but I couldn't be more proud than I am right now. Just seeing people come together as they have, emails coming in from, we're here as a chamber to support our local business community and to make Buffalo a great place to live and work and play and enjoy, and that's been disrupted. But the showing of support from our business community, wanting to give, whether it's financially, give of their time volunteering, the ideas they have are amazing about how they can help to just make an impact in any way they can. And now having this website, buffalostrong.care, has just been a great place to direct and kind of be that conduit for the community to send people there to listen to their ideas and be able to kind of funnel it through and have an impact that's meaningful for our community and for those affected by it. And I think it's just great. And in a very short period of time, it didn't take but seconds to get a room full of people together to make that happen. And I think that's pretty special and shows the level of integrity and the level of pride of everybody that lives here and works here. So do go to that buffalostrong.care website. If that's too much to remember and it's easier to contact the chamber, certainly do that, and we will be glad to help you find your way to contribute in any way that you feel best doing. So again, just maybe Buffalo Proud should be Buffalo Strong, Buffalo Together, and Buffalo Proud after our messages today. But again, couldn't be more proud to be a part of this community, and we're all here in it together. So Thank you.
Hi, I'm Greg Braley. I'm pastor at the Buffalo Evangelical Free Church. And I've been part of this community since 2015. And it's home. I don't know about you, but when I heard the news, I was not in my Buffalo, not in my home. And I'm sure that's what you're feeling too. Well, on behalf of the faith community, I want to let you know that the churches are open to care for you. You don't have to be a person who attends church. We just want to care. We want to listen. We want to love. We want to open our arms, just like the rest of Buffalo does to each other. You are in an amazing community, a community of care and kindness, a community filled with a lot of good people, people with big hearts. So I want to encourage you to remember that we are Buffalo strong, but we're Buffalo strong when we're together. And we're Buffalo strong when we're together when we first connect and care and continue. Now, the care is based on the resources you might need. The continue is the ongoing conversation, the ongoing education, the ongoing things that we're going to need in our community in the days ahead. But of the three, the most important right now is connect. I want to challenge you from my heart to connect. I'd like to suggest, if you don't know what else to do, if you have no idea, you're overwhelmed, would you connect in 3, 2, 1? Would you connect by making 3 emails today to people you know? Say, I love you, I care about you, I just want to check in on you. Would you send either 2 text messages or 2 instant messages on your Facebook and say, hey, I'm checking in, I'm here for you? And would you make 1 connection? Maybe make a phone call. Maybe go across the street to that neighbor and knock on their door, be socially distanced, have your mask on, but say, I care about you and I just want to connect with you because you're important to me. Maybe it's taking someone you haven't seen for a while out to one of our wonderful restaurants and have a cup of coffee or have a meal together and just say, I need to connect because I need to know you're okay. 3, 2, 1. 3 emails, 2 either text messages or instant messages, and 1 personal connection. Buffalo, we're going to get through this. We are, but we're going to do it together. So will you connect in our community? Thank you.